Okay, so, all right, so we just covered the quiz. International students, go online, take your quiz. We're just going over the homework right now. Most of you guys went on Coding Bat and signed up, so great. So, as I told you in my last class, what they did is they used the caret feature, caret and caret, okay? So this works, all right? But I would prefer substring j to j plus 1 plus, and I can literally just copy this. Okay, works also. All right. So as long as your coding is right, the great thing about Coding Bat is it's got the entire Java engine built in. So it's gonna. So if you do it the right way, it's gonna work. Okay. How many of you did it this way? Okay. Armand, what'd you do differently?
I did it 2 different ways. Well, I tried multiple ways. I did one way with like a nested for loop, and I did this way too.
Why would you do it with a nested for loop?
You could just do a for loop and then print it out once, and then a second for loop and print it out again. It's just extra code.
Yes. All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, yay. All right. So okay. So that being said, all right. The other one I had you do was the array 2. Now this one again, count evens. All right. This one was an easy one as well. All right. In evens, for in j equals 0, j is less than nums at length j plus plus. If nums modular or nums index j modular 2 is equals 0, evens plus plus, and then you returns even. How many of you? There's only pretty much one way to do this. How many of you got this way? Okay. How many of you got it on the first time?
I would have if I didn't forget a semicolon.
So the semicolons, like, don't count those errors. Like if you forgot a semicolon or you forgot a like parentheses somewhere, don't count those. If for the most part you got everything good, then that's what matters. Vasily, what's up?
Oh no, I was still raising my hand because I got it.
Okay, cool. All right, thanks for drawing the attention to yourself. All right, so, and again, don't do coding bats because you're gonna be doing these for homework. And again, I'm gonna be able to see them. So for example, I'm gonna go like, I'm gonna share this, not really, it doesn't show what they did or anything like that, but if I get a report, like for example, I can see that Toke did this one. You know, he did 4 in the AP 1. I can see that Benny really had no time and he did 10 in the array 2. Armand did 4. Thanos did 2. Logan did 2. Eon did 2. So I can see how many that you've done and which ones you've done. So for example, if I click on Ben, I can see that one. Okay, it took him a few times. He came back to it. This is what I want to see. This is great. Okay. If I see one green right there, and let's say you got it, you're really struggling. I don't know. Okay. So that's what I'm looking for. Okay. So that's the cool thing about this is that I can see that. And if you just didn't get it, the cool thing is it saves your last work. As long as you're logged in for the question, we can go back and see what your progress was. This is the great thing about Coding Bat. Okay. Now, okay, this is your homework. Okay. Again, today was more about a practice day in your quiz. All right. Because you guys, so tomorrow we have a guest speaker. Remember that, right? Okay. Also, the other thing. So here's the tough part about the test. I wanted to do the test November 3rd, right? We can't do it November 3rd now. We were just told by Mr. Perry that to not give assignments or anything due on the 3rd because they want everybody to be a part of the election process. Okay? Or when, so, because I wanted to do that Wednesday. So unfortunately, you guys are lucking out. It looks like we may have to push it to Thursday of next week, but you're not getting out of next week. Okay? The other thing I want you guys to also do tomorrow, okay? The speaker that's coming, I want you guys to ask him, don't be shy. You guys are pretty good. I want you guys to ask any and all sorts of questions. He is completely fair game for everything. He's probably just going to give a brief intro. I will do some of the moderations, et cetera, and then go from there. I already gave him a set of 10 questions that I want him to answer for you guys, and he's just going to do that. So again, it's going to be a short, it's going to be about, it's going to be the class length, but he's a high level guy from Amazon. And I told him, like, look, we don't need a commercial for why we should work at Amazon. They don't care. They probably will never work at Amazon unless they're high execs. Okay, so don't do that. They just need to learn what a programmer's life is like. Okay, all right. So that being said, you guys your homework is going to be sum 6, 7. Now this is a difficult one. I've done this 2 different ways. Okay, this one actually, I will be honest. This one took me probably a good 6 to 7 minutes. And it's a tricky one. I like this one. I like it a lot, okay? Now, none of you are going to get it on the first try. I can almost guarantee it. If I see that, somebody went online, Ashton, okay? So again, key thing, return this. So let's read over this because the key thing I want you to realize is what the question is stating. Return the sum of the numbers in the array, except ignore sections of numbers starting with the 6 and extending it to the next 7. So every 6 will be followed by at least 1 7. Okay? Return 0 for no numbers. So for example, the first one, 1 2 2, adds up all the numbers. 1 2 2 6 9 9 9 9 7. It's exclusive of 6 and exclusive of 7 and all numbers in between. So you can go under the assumption that if there is a 6, there will be a 7. Okay? And then 1 1 6 7 2 adds 1 1 and 2, which is 4. Okay? So basically you're omitting 6 and 7 and any numbers in between them with the assumption that a 6 will always be closed off by a 7. This is a tricky one. I like this one. It makes you think. Okay? So I will tell you this, the way that I did it, let me pull up my screenshot real quick. Oopsie, I don't want you guys to see that. Okay, the way that I did it, I used, so I can tell you this, I used a nested for loop and I used the continue statement. Did I use continue? Oh, actually I didn't use continue, I take it back. I just used nested for loops, okay? So, I've seen the way that it's done online. I don't like it, okay? And it's not a technique that I would have taught you. It seems simpler than mine, but I think mine would work in more instances. Mine's a little bit more efficient. So, okay, that being said, good luck. That is class for today. Good luck, Godspeed. And yeah, so I will have this online. Any questions before I go? And also, guys, again, give me a break. Give me till tomorrow or maybe, because what will happen is more than likely I'll probably use tomorrow or Friday to do your quizzes. Anybody, any questions?
Quiz on Thursday?
No, not after I guest speaker.
Okay.
No, you don't. No, there's no class tomorrow. Today's when there's no quiz. No, you have a guest speaker tomorrow. So yeah, there's no. Yeah, I gotta even tell the other AP class, don't come to class. There's no class. Just come to the guest speaker at this time.
What do you mean by don't come to class?
Like for example, the B block or C block, or he can't talk during B block. So B block is AP Computer Science for B block is going to join our C block class.
Okay.
Okay.
For the private and everything, is there any reading we should be doing along with it?
I can send you like in the Blue Pelican.
Yeah, I looked at the one private thing, but a lot of it's stuff we haven't done yet. So I'm wondering, like, is there anything we need to do reading wise?
In terms of what?
It just said like more about classes and objects, and then it talked about.
Yeah, so we haven't gotten into the private methods and stuff like that. We've in particular, like what we're going to be tackling next, we're going to be going a little bit more into arrays and array methods. And passing things through arrays and stuff like that. And you're going to learn a new type of loop called an enhanced for loop. Okay. So you'll learn a total of 3 loops. And this loop is in particularly, it is for specifically designed for arrays. So right now I wanted to give you an introduction to arrays so that you knew what it was. And then your test will basically, like I said, your test is basically going to be 1 free response question. All right. Okay, does anybody have any questions? And again, so again, Kennedy, I've been doing a good job, I think, at least, of telling you how private works and why you need setters, why you need getters and stuff like that. So just keep sticking with me, okay? All right, anybody else?
I have a question.
Yes, what's up, Leo?
How can I like link the coding back account to your?
So I said that in the actual assignment, okay? So if you actually go to the top where it says prefs, PREFS, right next to your name, there's a thing that says teacher share.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. All right. So good job today, guys. I will have your quizzes. I'll maybe cut you some slack on the getters, but stop making assumptions like that and go from there. All right. Great class today, guys.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.